In this lesson, we will be learning the verb forms for past participle and present participle. After that, we will be learning the functions of past participle and present participle. Let's focus on plural. Use, used, used, using. So listen to the difference, okay? Pay attention to the difference between plural and past tense. Use, used. So when we are pronouncing past tense and past participle, we have to lengthen this part. We have to lengthen the second part of the word. So this, in other words, for plural, the pronunciation is shorter, and for past tense and past participle, the pronunciation is slightly longer. Again, use, used, used, using. Wash, washed, washed, washing. Help, helped, helped, helping. Repair, repaired, repaired, repairing. Again, so this part has to be lengthened. Okay, we have to lengthen this part and finish the sound with a D. Okay, let's try it again. Repair, repaired, repaired, repairing. Keep, kept, kept, keeping. Take, took, taken, taking. Write, wrote, reading, writing. Write, wrote, written, writing. Give, gave, given, giving. Wear, wore, worn, wearing. Okay, one more time. This one might be difficult for you to pronounce. Let's try it again. Wear. Okay, the pronunciation is So you put these two sounds together, and it becomes wear, wear. Okay, let's try it again, yeah? Wear, wore, worn, wearing. Now for past participle, we can put is, are, was, were in front of it. I repeat again, we have to use is, are, was, were in front of past participle. And similarly, when it comes to present participle, we also have to use is, are, was, were in front of them. So we can say is used or is using. So when we say is using, it means that we are in the process of using something. When we say is used, it means that someone else used that thing to do something else. Okay? It might sound a little bit vague at the moment. Now let's go through the questions, okay? And I think you will understand it a bit better after that. Okay, look at practice number 2. The mechanic. Okay, now you have two choices here. Should you say is repairing the cars or is repaired the cars? The answer is repairing the cars. Number 2, the cars by the mechanic. So we have to say here, the cars are repaired by the mechanics. Number 3, the boys. The boys are washed the ferry or are washing the ferry. The answer is the boys are washing the ferry. Number 4, the ferry is washed by the boys. Number 5, Peter is helping Johnson to repair the truck. Is helping Johnson to repair the truck. Number 6, so Peter is wearing the helmet when riding a snowmobile. Number 7, the helmet is worn by Peter when riding a snowmobile. Number 8, my father is taking my brother to the tuition class by car. Number 9, my brother is taken by my father to the tuition class by car. Okay, now let's pause here for a while. Yeah. Now look at the difference between number 8 and number 9. My father is taking my brother to the tuition class by car. It means that my father is in the process of taking my brother to the tuition class. In other words, both my father and my brother haven't reached the tuition class yet. They are on their way. They are maybe in the car and they are on their way to the tuition class. Okay? And number 9, my brother is taken by my father to the tuition class by car. Okay, in this sentence, we want to say that my father takes my brother to the tuition class. However, we do not know whether they have reached the tuition class or not, or whether they are still on their way or not. We do not know that. All we know is that all we know from the sentence, my brother is taken by my father to the tuition class. All we know is that my father takes my brother to the tuition class. Okay, number 10. Number 10. Jack and his friends are wearing some warm clothes because it's cold. 11. Some warm clothes are worn by Jack and his friends because it is cold. Number 12. The kind man are giving some food to the poor people. Okay, for this word, you can either pronounce it as poor or poor. So there are two ways to pronounce it. Okay, 13. Some food is given by the kind man to the poor people. 14. Jenny and her sister are writing a letter in the plane. 15. A letter is written by Jenny and her sister in the plane. 16. The boy is riding a bicycle in the park. 17. A bicycle is ridden by the boy in the park. 18. My father is using a hammer and some nails to repair the roof. 19. A hammer and some nails are used by my father to repair the roof. So again, in this lesson, we are looking at the different verb forms of past participle and present participle. So you have to know the spelling and the pronunciation. After that, you have to know how to use them for both past participle and present participle. We can put is, are, was, were in front of them. And if we say the mechanic is repairing the cars, it means that the mechanic is still in the process of repairing the cars. The mechanic hasn't finished repairing the cars yet. But when we say the cars are repaired by the mechanic, it means that the mechanic repairs the cars, but we do not know whether the mechanic has finished repairing the car or not. Okay, that's all for today.